lot of back and forth, 25 lead changes. Of course, you'd like to get the win. Just what was this like from your point of view?
It was a good game. Both teams played well. They did what they did. They had 21 offensive rebounds, and they got up 25 more shots than we did. You're just not going to beat many teams, particularly good ones, if you give them 25 more shots. So.
Just with the offense, certainly a bright spot tonight, near 57%, and just moving it well, too, with 37 assists.
Mm-hmm.
How much was that a bright spot in this game?
It was a great rhythm all night, except, 10 points like the last 6 minutes, turnovers, ill-advised shots. That's where our offense kind of let us down. But other than that, it was good.
Chris, can you just take us through the last possession? What were you trying to get there? And
which one?
The last shot where it ends up with Ant taking the last shot.
Yeah, it's one of our out-of-bounds plays, and we didn't execute the back end of it.
It seemed like Ant had a real hard time getting any kind of looks. I mean, was it just the way that they were defending him?
They were doing, they denied him when he didn't have the ball at the top of the floor. They put 2 on him a lot of times. I thought he did a good job of getting off of it and finding his teammates. We went through a period there. I thought we had a lot of really good looks, and we just didn't make them. I thought we had a chance to kind of break the game open a little bit there. So.
And you said Memphis is a really good offensive rebounding team, but how can you be better to limit them from just crushing it the way that they did?
Well, first of all, you got they fly in from everywhere, so you got to get them. But then you got to just go get the ball in the air. I thought there were times we just, when we were trying to hold position, we didn't release and go get it in the air. So.
Dante's seemingly doing everything for you guys right now.
Yeah.
What have you just thought of the rhythm he's settled into and the role he's taken on in this team?
Great. It's been great. He, pushing the pace. He's creating. He's super smart, rebounding at a high level. Had 10 rebounds tonight, led us in rebounding. 9 of them defensively. So it's, he's been huge. And it's important that, he get off to good starts in the, first and the third when he's in there because, we need that scoring boost.
Memphis has so much movement offensively. Does that make it difficult to box them out sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, they're always moving, and then put you in rotation and stuff like that. So.
Does that feel like one of your best ball movement games of the season?
Yeah, I thought we did offensively. I thought we were able to accomplish a lot of things out there, turn corners, get downhill, move it, extra pass, quick decisions. Yeah, good spacing.
And then Ja had those 2 late, but you guys did a really good job of limiting him or keeping him ineffective for most of the night. Obviously, Jaden takes a big part of that, but what were you doing well in that matchup? And then do you make anything of those just tough shots late?
Yeah, just he's a great player. You got to try to win the first dribble or 2 on him. He comes at you with great speed, so you got to try to stand him up and then wall him up at the rim. So.
You talked before the game about being able to put in Mike just kind of wherever you need him.
Yeah.
He didn't score a lot tonight, but what do you feel like he brought, and what were you looking for from him tonight?
Oh, that Mike was solid tonight. Yeah, I mean, that group that kind of played really well in that second half. There, he was a key part of that. Found Rudy a little bit on the pick and roll. Always gives you great, smart, defense. So.
In a game like this where it was kind of a loose whistle and both teams are competing really hard, is some of the turnovers more explainable or at least acceptable than usual?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. We had the turnovers late really hurt us, so for sure.
And then that end of the half one, I guess, the end of
Yeah, of course. A couple on the outlet pass. So.
And Jaden, 9 for 12, 3 for 4. I mean, really good shot selection, it looks like, despite the fact, 5 rebounds, despite the fact he's, on the main ball scorer.
Yeah.
Kind of the balance you're looking for.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I thought he was really, really good. It was unfortunate on the travel call there. I thought he had a clean changed his mind?
Like he was going to shoot a three.
I thought so. Yeah.
Put it on the floor.
Yeah. I thought so. Yeah. I thought it was. Thought that was a rough one. I thought there was a lot of play off the catch travels out there all night long. So.
Chris, there's been a few games that Ant's had tough shooting. What do you just attribute it to for him? It seems like it's a struggle at times for him to put the ball in the basket.
Well, he's just been on a tear where he's shot the ball incredibly well over the last 4 games or so, 3 or 4 games. So, they got up on him. Didn't he had some decent looks, tonight. Sometimes it's going to be like this, Sometimes it's going to be like this. So.
That just all felt very similar to the 2022 playoffs. You guys' roster has changed a lot, but is that just a product of who they are that it creates these types of games, you think?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, guys like, Bain and Jackson, they're coming to the offensive glass. They're physical, they're long, they're bouncy, they're athletic. Doesn't seem to – we haven't been able to really handle that for them. So
what's it going to take to be able to handle that in future matchups?
Well, like I said earlier, you got to find their body early. You can't give them a runway to come in and rebound. They come from 14, 15 feet away, and you got to find that rebound and you got to find that body and just cut down their runway to rebound. I think it starts there. Then you got to just go get those 50-50 balls. So thanks.